Our customs people in Florida confiscated 52 tons of smuggled guns and ammunition packaged as furniture and shipped in 14 COMEX shipping containers from Muslim Turkey to a Muslim arms manufacturer in Florida.
Let's go ahead and talk to Hans in Pennsylvania. Hello, Hans.
Yeah, hi, Alex. I got an email from a friend of mine a couple of weeks ago. I've been trying to get this information to you. Our customs people in Florida confiscated 52 tons of smuggled guns and ammunition packaged as furniture and shipped in 14 COMEX shipping containers from Muslim Turkey to a Muslim arms manufacturer in Florida. And the stuff is packaged as furniture, and it looks like that company could easily have shipped those furniture items to Muslim mosques across the country. I think this is a surreptitious way for them to arm the Muslims prior to an overt insurrection occurring. And I think that there probably were more of these types of shipments that got through. So this may just be one of many shipments that they...
Now, I want to be clear, sir. I remember back in the mid-'90s, going back to that time again, it was in the front page of the Long Beach newspaper that they caught a whole container ship full of a bunch of containers of AK-47s, fully auto, from the People's Liberation Army that was supposed to be canned goods being smuggled into street gangs. Then the media always called that a rumor and said it was made up by us. No, I mean, I have the copy of the newspaper. It's in my first film, America Destroyed by Design. Now, in that case, we had documentation. Is this in the news, or do you have this from sources? Please tell me.
I have an email of an article with 6 photographs of customs going through these containers and showing the weapons that as they were.
Well, listen, we've had ICE reach out to us and customs and give us big breaking stories too. When Obama was letting the illegals in outside law 2 years before they admitted it. So I know customs does a great job when they're ordered to let stuff in, to at least expose what's happening. But it shows the bureaucracy, though. Trump's trying to tighten down on things. But you're saying from this source that they were able to stop it?
This particular shipment they stopped, but who knows how many other shipments got through. And it's an ideal way for them to use the packaged weapons and ship them through UPS or whoever to the individual mosques across the country. They can ship tons of weapons to these people.
Well, let me say this.
Without anybody even knowing about it.
I'm going to look for this story that you talked about, but regardless, shipping into Europe, 5-6 million. They say it's been 10 million just the last few years, according to the UN, total Islamic refugees into the West. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands here. The numbers are much higher. Obama kept those secret. Trump's just trying to find out what happened, and the State Department and Congress are just blocking him along with the courts. That's the level of sedition. But if you bring in a bunch of military-age men who are admittedly jihadis, it's the same as bringing the weapons in. In fact, it's more dangerous. So I think your story is very, very plausible. We'll research it and look into it because we know the gun isn't dangerous. It's the jihadi globalist pedophile brain. So thank you so much, Hans. We'll look into that right now. Send us any of those emails to showtips@infowars.com.